We are just under 11 months away from the release of Star Wars Episode 9 by J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that a lot of people out there are really looking forward to is, of course, the first set of footage of this film that'll give fans an overall idea and sense of the tone of the movie, and J.J. Abrams' exact vision of the final installment of this current trilogy. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. However, when it comes to the teaser trailer, a lot of people have been very curious about what's going on with Disney, Lucasfilm, and the marketing of Episode 9. We do know that back in December of 2018, there were a lot of marketing shakeups for this movie. Initially, they wanted to drop a teaser trailer either before or after Christmas of 2018, and that never worked out. Then the next step was to have a plan in place to actually show something at the Super Bowl, which drops on February 3rd of this year, and then that was actually in negotiations up and down. Now, the bad news is that it's pretty much finalized at this point in time that there will be no Star Wars Episode 9 teaser trailer, no full teaser of Episode 9 at the Super Bowl of this year on February 3rd, because Disney really wants to focus on their own platform. In case you guys did not know, the broadcaster for the Super Bowl this year is, of course, CBS. Now, CBS has no association with Disney whatsoever. If you guys actually do know this, ABC is owned by Disney, and they would much rather actually debut their teaser trailer on ABC rather than, of course, CBS. Now, of course, it would cost a lot of money for Disney in order to really kind of market Episode 9 over at the Super Bowl. It would cost them tons of money, and that's why, as of right now, it is finalized, basically, that there will be no teaser trailer at the Super Bowl of 2019 on February 3rd. So, with that being said, I believe that this is a mistake. A lot of people are talking about this and why it's a huge mistake. In my opinion, I think it's probably the best way to reach out to literally everybody across the states, because everybody's tuning into this, right? We do know that everybody's tuning into the Super Bowl. You know, even people that aren't necessarily into football, you know, there are a lot of families out there that tune in anyway. So I think it's a great technique in order to really kind of just promote your actual project and your movie. They did this with Solo: A Star Wars Story, and a lot of people would debate that it didn't work too well for Solo because of how it was a tease of a teaser trailer, which I honestly thought was a bit of a mistake. Yes, they should have just shown the actual teaser trailer itself, but mind you, they can't, you know, give us, you know, long spots all the time. It does cost more money. You know, the more screen time, the more running time, if you will, of whatever footage that they are showing, the more money it's going to cost them, and it really costs them by the second. You wouldn't even want to know how much it costs. But looking at Episode 9 as a whole, guys, it seems like Disney and Lucasfilm, to me, at least in my opinion, they're very confused right now with the marketing of this movie and exactly how they want to present, you know, the promotion of this film. I honestly do believe that there's a lot of, I guess you could say a lot of playing it safe, you know, scenarios involved in this film. We can see that there's a similar pattern happening with The Force Awakens, except in reverse. You know, with The Force Awakens, it was all about showing everything as soon as possible, and now in this scenario, it's basically showing as little as possible for as long as they can. So we do know that Celebration is coming on April 11th, which honestly, you know, looking forward, it's not that far away because we're already basically in February. You know, we got like 5 days and change to get into February, and once we're in there, that's only 28 days, then we got March, and then we got April. So it's really not that far away. Now, do I think that we will get a title reveal before April 11th? Absolutely. Again, like I say, you always get that title reveal once they finish filming, usually, and that was part of the marketing shakeup, right? Initially, they wanted to reveal the title and a little snippet of footage of Episode 9, you know, before or after Christmas of 2018. That did not work out because they wanted to stick to what they usually do, not reveal anything at all when it comes to the title unless they finish filming for this movie. And as you all know, we're going into everything here until either mid or late February for filming of episode 9 because of some of the reshoots and some of the script rewrites. And that could also have played a role, within, the whole entire marketing technique of this movie. So, the Super Bowl, we're not getting that full teaser trailer that a lot of people have been expecting to see because Disney was indeed in negotiations with CBS. They were trying to get it in there. And then they had second guesses, maybe they should just debut it on their own platform. That, of course, being ABC. Now, a lot of people are thinking that maybe it's going to debut at the Oscars, which I don't think it's going to happen during them because not a lot of the young adults, per se, tune in to watch the Oscars, at least in my opinion. That's just how I see it. I think that if they really wanted to debut it at anything, it should be something that really caters to pretty much, a general audience where, both younger and older audiences are tuning in together. So with that being said, guys, I know that a lot of people out there are talking about this today. I think it's a big mistake, in my opinion. Some of you guys out there may disagree, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.